Hi, this is Tazar Dawson from Real Women Scrap TV, and we're coming to you live from Las Vegas in the Paris Hotel. And we are here with CharMaine, and CharMaine is a photographer. She's an author for Rangefinder, and she is also a speech communications professor at the University of Arkansas. So we're excited to have you here, and thank you for joining us.
I'm so excited to be here. It's been an exciting few days. We've been studying photography, and I was so excited to run into another scrapbooker. There are 10,000 photographers here, and only 2 scrapbookers.
I met one other one. So there were 3.
All right, great.
So CharMaine, tell me about this snap and scrap process that you created that you're now teaching. What is it? What do people do? What do they learn?
Snap and scrap is just what it says. We learn to snap. We go on trips together, little trips around our town. I take a group of ladies that are registered in a course through Michael's Arts and Crafts Store.
Okay.
And this is the only one in America, and it's in Arkansas.
Wonderful.
So I invented this thing because I was concerned that so many scrapbookers had great layouts, beautiful embellishments, and terrible photography. Meanwhile, it's been wonderful for me because I'm a new scrapbooker. 3 years. I've been scrapping 3 years.
Very new. That's great.
So that's really new. And I've just learned as much from my students about scrapping as they've learned from me about photography. It's a wonderful give and take. And that's why it's called Snap and Scrap.
So tell me, if there's one thing that a scrapbooker who is taking photographs could do to improve her pictures right away, what would that one thing be?
Well, first of all, we have a thing in photography called the photo essay.
Okay.
And when I go in to photograph something, I have this background of the photo essay, but it's an easy formula. In fact, it's so easy that you might think, hey, I know that.
Right.
But knowing it here, and then getting it in your hands when you have your eye behind the camera are 3 different things.
Okay.
So, basically, your photo essay begins with an establishing shot. For example, if it's your daughter's birthday in the park, you want to make sure you have a picture of the whole park, not just her little part of it. Then you take pictures of the signs and pictures of that fiberglass frog that's been there since she was born.
Okay.
Little things like that establish the place. The next thing is you make sure you have all your characters. Everybody in the drama of that birthday party is going to be a character in your photo essay. And then the next thing are all the little dramatic moments, the story pictures. And I know scrapbookers know how to take those. They're very good at those.
Yes. So, CharMaine, you have this ZEIGARNIK effect that you talk about, and it was just so fascinating the first time I heard it. So I would love for you to share that with our viewers, because I really think that it's something that they could look at differently and give them a new perspective.
That's what it's all about, is the new perspective.
Right.
Because you'll learn a whole new way of looking at action. You have to be ready, you have to anticipate action, and you learn that as a professional photographer. But anybody can learn about this ZEIGARNIK thing, which was invented by a behavioral psychologist who said that the human psyche, the brain, the spirit, the heart, is entrapped by actions that are not quite finished, not by the finished action. For example, give me your finger. Okay, and we just almost, do we all the way touch? No. The moment of art, and we all know what famous piece of art we're imitating, right? The moment of art is in the almost touch of the finger of the hand of God and the hand of Adam.
And so you don't have to wait until they're kissing, and you don't have to wait until they're holding hands, but the moment that they're reaching for the hand, or the moment that they're going in for the kiss, that those are things that you can catch as well.
Those are the best moments. And the example you just used was really great. Of the kiss, 2 faces smashed together is not necessarily a great scrapbook picture.
Right.
But if you get them when they almost touched lips, that's an exciting picture. It's full of all the anticipation of the moment. What I'm going to teach you is the idea of your subject in a field.
Okay.
And you really know this, but you don't know you know it.
Okay.
You want your photographs to have depths, and they can't have depth unless you have foreground, midground, and background. So that is what we might go do now, is look for some good foreground, midground, and background.
All right, that sounds great. Let's go do that.
Okay, if you stand here, you've got it in the foreground and the tree in the midground.
And then the sky in the background?
And then the sky and that window. Stand where I am.
Okay.
Okay. Excellent. Very nice.
There's the other one. That's
Very
the first one I
nice.
took before
Okay.
I squared up.
But you see, you didn't just see it and blast it. You gave it some thought. You
Right.
figured out. Now we've got the wonderful tree in the midground.
Yeah.
And the sky in the background.
Yeah.
It's much better.
Yeah, I like that.
This would make a wonderful thing for you to use as background for a portrait.
So
if
now
we were out
could
in the
I
park.
use you as the foreground and the gate as the midground and then the people and the stuff in the background?
Exactly.
Okay, I want to do that.
All right. No, that's pretty cool. Now let me show you what happens.
Okay.
You move me forward and make me more foreground.
Okay.
And now that's going to be more like a background almost.
I like that one better.
This is why professional photographers do not put their people flat up against backgrounds.
Right.
There's a distance
A
between
huge
the
difference,
background.
yeah.
Not that you can't ever do it, but know why you're breaking the rule.
Okay.
Okay. Foreground, midground, background is all about giving depth and dimension to your pictures and to your portraits.
Okay. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Tosser Dawson for Real Women Scrap TV. Keep it simple and find your focus. So, we're good? All right. So, this is, I always mess up on that.